Alright. This is gonna be a trip. I had to split one big PowerPoint into multiple smaller ones. It was very long. I went a little too far. But yeah, this is like a normal brantsteele sim where everything was curated through brantsteele. All the events, all the situations happen through brantsteele. But I add like a bunch of confessionals and additional events and stuff like that. But yeah, so basically I just give the characters a bunch of character so that they're not blank slates, pretty much. That is also why I asked for like personality and backstory stuff in the form, so that I could work off of that stuff to the best of my ability. I went like all out. I would say I went all out. Probably too much. Alright, so this is the first in hopefully many seasons of Pocket Survival, which is Survivor with Pokemon. And the season's theme, Lugia's Reef. I'm gonna make the seasons based off of the legendaries. It's pretty sick. I'm happy, I'm hyped for it. 20 Pokemon, huge group. I'm not used to like narrating this. We've got 20 Pokemon to introduce, split across 2 tribes, 10 Pokemon on each tribe. Favorite location, Lugia's body. God damn it. Alright, so Lugia's Reef is basically this cluster of islands that are surrounding the reef, which is known as Lugia's territory. So that's the lore behind Lugia's Reef. Driving. Don't type in chat while you're driving, die. Oh goodness. We're starting with day 1 of 39. This is split across 39 days. There are also events happening. Something happens each day, basically. This is the first of 2 tribes, the Pukanga tribe. I gave all of them buffs. I also tried to use like the official artwork. I did not want to use, like, other people's artwork. Oh, Pukanga Gang. I've given everyone little, confessional introductions. Be ready for these confessionals. They happen a lot. Oh, me. Hey, the camera's a bit too close, man. Sorry. Why am I here? Well, I don't really get out too much, you know? I figured signing up for something like this would improve that. You're not very good at socializing, and, being in this place where social interaction is sort of required, I'm just hoping I can improve my social skills with strangers. That's scrap. Next we have more like belongs in the trash. What the fuck? Oh my god. Did you really just ask me why I'm here? I'm one of the top creators online, and it's not hard to see why. I've got the looks and the charm to go the distance. I'm here to make things interesting, exciting. I mean, wouldn't it be boring if everyone just talked and acted like chess pieces all game? Yeah, it would. So I'm here to insert some drama and intrigue. Finally, camera's on me like always. I'm a rock star. I've got more charisma in my tail than any of these losers have had their entire lives. Of course I'm gonna win. I'm like the only option. Why am I out here? Well, to win, hopefully. But mostly to advertise my restaurant. I own it and I'm the head chef, so trust when I say I know what I'm doing in the culinary world. I'm treating this kind of like a cleanse, experiencing food in its most natural form. Spark ideas for new dishes. Magikarp football player, damn right. Why am I here? Because I'm the best. What kind of question is that? Do you not know who I am or something? The reason people still like to watch football. Other than that, I'm the best player in the league, so I won't be answering any more stupid questions like that one. Tom tacked on player at the end of their day, but they're really the best football. Oh, that's funny. Do forgive me if I State incorrect pronouns for these characters, by the way. Tom is the they, them. And I am almost certain I will accidentally call them a he at least once. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a family man. My entire life, I've lived in poverty. Tiny apartment, only just enough food on the table, no luxuries. Because I budget my cash and I don't spend on frivolous things. My kids deserve better. They deserve the ability to have a little bit of fun with money. That's why I'm here. For the money. Oh, you'd like to know why I'm here? Oh, for the thrill of adventure, of course. Why else? I was less than 2 years age to this day that I lived a sheltered, boring life, of which ever since I escaped I've been pushing myself to new adventures day after day. Why else? This, simply put, is the newest adventure for Florabella. Me? I'm just here to have fun. This is just like an island camping trip set up right on the beach. It's gonna be a blast. Plus, I get to make friends with all these other mods. Hopefully they like me as much as I like them. Apologies for being short. I want to help people come to terms with the death they may have experienced on a wider scale than the small town I currently run my business on. Me? Dude, I'm here to chill, you know. Not often comes the chance to make a bunch of friends and a bunch of cash, so here I am. I'm a bud tender at my local dispensary. It's pretty chill, but it doesn't pay much. My parents have been harshing my vibes recently, trying to get me to move out. So if I win, I'll move out with the cash and vibe elsewhere, you know? This is the Tohunga tribe in blue. We love Gudra, yes! Why I'm here? Well, for one, I'm here for a challenge. As a litigation attorney, you'd be surprised how many easy trials I'm handed, despite my years of experience in the field. Here's hoping a social strategic game like this will prove more fruitful. Make no mistake, I'm here to win. Why am I here? Why am I here? Are you trying to say I shouldn't be here? You degenerate filth. I've led the S. Harvey middle school basketball team to 2 national titles and you're acting like I have no right to be here? You pathetic piece of crap. Get out of my face. Unknown? There you go. That's Unknown for you. Outstandingly well-made character that took several hours of consideration. Damn right they did. I didn't see Hope Unknown is the first boot. To be honest, I'm here to find myself. Most of my adult life has been about raising my children. I raised 5 months of maturity and, well, my identity has always been as the mom, but I don't have anyone to be a mom for anymore. My husband, he's a dare. He's been trying to help me branch out into a life independent of motherhood. That's why I'm here. Oh, little old me, I'm here to have fun. Yay! Wait, none of the others can hear this, right? Thank Arceus. Yeah, I'm here to win. That's all I actually care about. My parents taught me this great cutesy act, and I'm gonna use it to win $1 million. What am I here to do? Are you stupid or something? I'm here to win Pocket Survival, duh. I'm defo the best capable mon here to win this game. My competition is a bunch of uggos and smooth brains that wouldn't know they were being manipulated if I literally told them I was manipulating them. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just here to assert some control in my life. I live with my parents and do stay-at-home programming work mostly, but growing up I was really sheltered, homeschooled by a computer. I wasn't even allowed to browse anything other than study material on it until I was 16. I don't have much social experience, and the life I've led so far is stale and boring. So I signed up to get some excitement. When I got accepted, I just left them a note and took off. Yeah, I'm here to win $1 million. What of it? Oh, some of the others said they're here for adventure or personal growth, huh? They're probably lying. With that big of a prize attached to the end, who wouldn't be here for the money? That's what it's all about, and I will fight and claw my way through the opposition to win that dough. Listen here, right? I'm here to win some serious cash. That's all this is about. There isn't any getting around that. If there were a second reason, probably to further prove to my underlings why I'm the boss. Though it's not like they really need to learn that again. Oh, me? I'm here to showcase that no matter where you started in life or where you came from, you can achieve great things any day. Why, I was abandoned to an orphanage before I could speak, and now look at me. I'm overseeing the very same orphanage. Though I have to give my thanks. If it wasn't for my neighborhood friends, I would not be able to participate in this show. So thank you. All right, first challenge of the sim, day 1, starting with a simple reward challenge. The 2 tribes take turns selecting pairs among them. 1 pair from each tribe will face off at a time. Further down the beach, there are small rectangular zones, each marked with a number. The host will announce the number matching a zone, and then on go. The players must run from the starting area to the zone. They will then fight to dig up a large sandbag in the area. First pair to retrieve the sandbag and set it on their tribe mat wins a point. First tribe to 3 points wins the first reward of the season, which will be flint to help make a fire. Round 1 is Amber and Terry versus Rebecca and Tracy. I wonder how this is gonna go. Yeah, Pukenga earns the first point there. 1-0. Steinhanged and Lilith for Pukenga versus Cyrus and Unknown for Tohunga. Tohunga earns the point there, surprisingly. And the scores are now tied 1-1. Again, first tribe to 3 wins it. Round 3 is going to be Scrap and Adam for Pukenga against Jeremiah and Ramses for Tohunga. I could see this one going either way, though. I like Pukenga's chances here. Yep, there it is. Pukenga with another point, 2-1. They're back in the lead. Buddy and Tom for Pukenga in round 4 against Anita and Ace for Tohunga. And they get it! That's going to make the challenge 3-1. Congrats to Pukenga for winning the first reward of the season. Flint for fire, and throwing in an extra bag of rice to start the game with. Congrats! Congratulations to our Pukenga overlords, ladies and gentlemen. And now, we've got tribe events. There will be at least 1 tribe event from each tribe every day. I think there's normally 2. So we're starting with Pukenga, the winners of the reward. So not long after the Pukenga tribe touches down on camp, some of the members deviate into doing work on making a livable camp. Harry, for instance, gets straight to work on the shelter, but notices Scrap isn't doing anything. Terry calls out and insists he come help rather than do nothing on the most important day of their experience. And Scrap runs over, immediately goes to help with no complaints. By the time evening eventually comes, Steinhagen, the Snorlax who had been working on setting up the campfire and getting straight to cooking, was portioning out the tribe's first meal of rice in the game. Plain rice, yeah. However, Adam and Tom both complained because they wanted something other than just rice. Hoping for something better from someone who prides himself as a chef. And Steinhagen's upset. Damn, you'd think a chef would know how to cook, right? But nah, he's putting rice on a leaf and calling it a day. I figured we'd be getting Wagyu and that good shit, but nah, this guy's more useless than my tour managers. Oh, our adventure has begun in beautiful fashion. This remote island is already starting to feel like home the more we settle in. I do wish our chef could get it together and serve more than rice in the future. I wonder how the other tribe chef is doing. Wait, they don't have one? Oh, how hilarious. Florpella needs to walk over there and start making fun of them in person. Damn. Wow. That's so mean. Over at the Tohunga tribe camp, Eleanor and Flora had gotten to working on the shelter in the early parts of the day without talking much. Tracy walks up to the duo, putting on her cutesy act, and tries to get their attention. Eleanor just tries to shut it down and focus on work, but Flora buys right into the act and focuses all of her attention on Tracy right there, which really annoys Eleanor right at the start of the game. Not what you want to do. Alright, Anita and Rebecca pull off to the side while grabbing firewood for camp, and the two seem to share the same sentiment about getting good vibes from each other. So they agree to work together for the foreseeable future. We've already got a little duo going on over at the Tohunga camp. One thing that always bothered me when raising my cubs was when my husband undermined my authority. He'd do it a lot, too. They'd be grounded for bad grades and need to give them TV time behind my back. It infuriates me, and I'm getting the same vibes from Farah right now. Oh, Anita? Yeah, she seems alright, I guess. I mean, I told her I feel good about her, but really, I just need to make a quick ally. If it doesn't work out, snow goo off my chin. But if siding with Anita does work out, yeah, then good. Alright, day 2. Back to Pukenga. Steinhagen is staring into the ocean, and Florabella comes to ask, what's up? Snorlax says he's really craving food other than rice and small forage, and Florabella just laughs. Goes for some fish if he wants them so bad. Oh, goodness. Steinhagen says he can't, you know, because his large body would alert the fish really quickly, and asks if Florabella could do it for him. And she just laughs and walks off, and Scrap did notice it from nearby. Florabella is not being a good tribe man. That's obvious in my book so far. What the fuck? Oh my god. And then we got Adam. Adam's here. Adam tells Lilith that he saw Terry and Scrap acting buddy yesterday and thinks they're making a fire-type alliance. Lilith does not seem to care. And Adam gets really annoyed by this, ranting about how he's the coolest one here and should be getting alliances left and right. Lilith, annoyed, asks him to be in an alliance, but Adam just sees her annoyance and says he doesn't want a pity alliance. There are a lot of rude mons here. I mean, Terry with the bossing around, Florabella's general rudeness. I've noticed Adam's big ego. It's not that hard to miss. It'd be easier to get along with these mons if there weren't so many assholes. Tohunga. Eleanor pulls Anita aside and asks what the others think about her. Anita is confused by the question, asking if she means strategy or just flat-out opinions. Eleanor is looking for opinions on what she thinks of her, and Anita just opts out of the conversation immediately. Last words that Anita speaks to Eleanor being, I've got the game on my mind, not some shitty opinions. Keep thinking your way and you'll be dead in this game by lunch. Got a lot of snappy people. I didn't think about that. There's a lot of snappy people in this game. Ramsey's noticed Rebecca looking around in the trees and bushes outside camp, realizing she's probably looking for an idol already. He takes this personally and walks up and just starts scolding her within seconds and getting louder and louder despite Rebecca denying it. Farah overhears the arguing and comes over. She manages to de-escalate the situation, get them calm and separated. Already got a tiff over a Tohunga. Huh? Yeah, I'm not getting involved with the tribe much. What's it to ya? This is a game about winning cash, not making friends. If I was here to make friends, I'd have done it by now. I'll get to chatting Mons up when I feel like chatting Mons up, okay? Day 3. We've had a lot of events. We've had a lot of stuff happening. But now it's time for the first immunity challenge of the season. We're getting tribal council tonight. 6 members from each tribe on go will begin assembling a boat from 7 pieces and 7 planks. Once the boat is assembled, those 6 will get in and paddle into the ocean, light a torch with a fire that's lit off the shore, and once the fire is lit, they paddle back and use that fire to burn a rope. Once the rope is burnt, a set of puzzle pieces will drop. The remaining 4 tribe members must then work together to solve a ladder puzzle. First tribe to complete the puzzle and have all members climb up the ladder puzzle and light a barrel on fire will win immunity. Losing tribe will go to tribal council, where someone will be the first Pokemon voted out of Pocket Survival. Lugia's Reef. Pukanga wins the first immunity challenge! Alright, Tohunga will be the first tribe to vote someone out of this game. Pukanga, all 10 members safe tonight. Not going to tribal council. So despite winning the immunity challenge, Lilith is pissed and starts yelling at Scrap, accusing him of not trying hard enough and being the reason that the other tribe almost came back near the end to win. Scrap tries to defend himself and in turn ends up making a pretty rude comment, calling Lilith princess bitch, and Lilith stomps off and starts bad-mouthing Scrap to the others. Meanwhile, Buddy and Florabella, they're just chilling out near camp, just talking about whatever, and they both realize, hey, they really like Wild West movies, so, you know, for different reasons. Florabella uses it as escapism to try and ignore her life, whilst Buddy likes how funny they are when he gets high. As dysfunctional as this tribe is, we won that immunity challenge. I'm starting to think this whole game won't even be half as hard as I originally thought. With a few more wins, we could probably coast our way to the end, no problem. And we're here at the Tohunga camp. They've got tribal council tonight. Ace starts shouting at Eleanor once the tribe gets back to camp, yelling about how he was shouting directions to the rest of the tribe. But Eleanor explicitly told the rest of the tribe not to listen to his orders. And Eleanor counters that his instructions weren't helpful. Ace goes on a tirade about how his instructions took the basketball team he coaches to nationals twice, and he won both times. And Eleanor just stomps off. She's pissed. Alright, Rebecca and Anita, they come together. They're this little duo already, and talk some game. Both seemingly agreeing that Unknown, the Unknown, is the best Mon to vote out at Tribal tonight. They seem to be the weakest on the tribe. They agree to split off and share the news with the other tribe members that Unknown needs to go tonight. When Anita eventually gets to telling Eleanor about the plan to vote out Unknown, Eleanor instead pivots, suggesting either Ace or Farah go out tonight. Anita tries to convince Eleanor to not consider either, as Farah is popular with the tribe, and even if Ace isn't the best at challenges, he still seems to be giving it his all, unlike Unknown. Eleanor just grumbles. She's not happy, and she does not agree to vote out Unknown tonight. Eleanor pulls Unknown, Ramses, and Tracy together, pitching an alliance of 4, letting them know that Unknown is the target tonight, but she would rather see Farah go home tonight. She's a big social threat. When Ramses asks for more information, Tracy jokes that it's because she likes Farah more. Eleanor seems annoyed and just insists they vote her out. Ramses and Tracy agree with Unknown being silent, not verbally agreeing to anything. After Eleanor leaves, though, Tracy asks Ramses to just vote Unknown out because Farah's pretty fun. Unknown, clearly stressed. How on earth does no one listen to me when it comes to challenge strategy? Me, the Staraptor that led a band of middle school Mons to national championships in basketball not once, but twice. What kind of fools say that my strategy is unhelpful? I wonder how many times Ace will now repeat his iconic catchphrase. The Tohunga tribe arrives in style for the first tribal council of the season. One of these 10 ones will be voted out tonight. Tohunga tribe, you're going to grab your torches, dip them into the flame, and get fire. The fire represents your life in the game. If your fire is gone, so are you. Classic Survivor line. I forgot Jolteon existed. That's pretty fair. Jolteon has done nothing. Wait, who's the host of the game? I never put a host. I might do it. I'll probably do it for next season. So to start the conversation at Tribal today, I heard there was a blow up at camp not long after you guys got back from the unfortunate immunity challenge loss. Yeah, there was. I was enraged at the tribe for not listening to me at the challenge, and especially Eleanor for telling them to ignore me. I have direct experience in leading a team to success. Oh, Arceus, we get it. You led a team to national championships twice. Is that the only thing you know how to say? Your yelling wasn't helpful. Well, it wasn't helping us at the challenge. Can you just shut up? I'm sensing some dysfunction in the tribe early on. At day 3, this might not be a good sign for the future. Do you believe this is the only thing that held you all back from 2 challenge runs, or is there more to it than just that? Tribe strength is 100% an issue for us at this point in the game. Not everyone is as strong as I am, so, you know, we're not going to win every challenge. Duh. I don't know what you're implying there, but I put my all into the last 2 challenges. We just didn't win. So if you think I'm the problem, you might want to check elsewhere. Trust me, Ramsey. She may have said it in a weird way, but we only see one Mon in this tribe that is hurting us when it comes to challenge strength. Sounds almost like some of you in the tribe might have someone in mind to take out tonight. Most of us know the plan, actually, and it's a damn good plan that'll see the weak link go out tonight. If I know anything about running a team, it's that you're only as strong as your weakest link. You guys aren't referring to me, right? I know I wasn't the best at the challenge, but don't worry, hon. This isn't about you. You don't gotta worry about tonight. Trust me. Yeah, trust Farah. She's so kind and nice. She wouldn't hurt a fly, even if it was by accident. She's amazing. I think everyone's gotten at least a little say tonight, so I think that's a good place to get into the most important part of Tribal Council. It is time to vote. Anita, you're up first. If anybody has an immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Pokemon voted out will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Unknown. It's one vote unknown. Farah. It's one vote unknown, one vote Farah. Unknown. That's two votes unknown, one vote Farah. Unknown. That's three votes unknown, one vote Farah. Farah. That's three votes unknown, two votes Farah. Unknown. That's four votes unknown, two votes Farah. Unknown. Five votes unknown, two votes Farah. First Pokemon voted out of Pocket Survival, Lugia's Reef. Unknown. At 6 votes, that's enough. You're gonna have to bring me your torch. Unknown is gone. Unknown is out. Unknown, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Goodbye, Unknown. It's been a pleasure. Unknown received 8 votes at Tribal. Farah received 2. Into the How could you, Flaunt? I spent several hours in tears to write their backstory, and you're just not gonna ever show it. The complex personality down the drain. It's so much effort wasted. I am so sorry that you wasted all of that effort. We are officially on to episode 2. Alright, this is the current still remnants of the Pakanga tribe. Nothing changed. Still all 10. And this is the Tohunka tribe, which now has lost one member. Unknown now off of the tribe picture. We're back here at the tribe camps, day 4. The day after tribal, Eleanor pulls Tracy to the side, looking really upset. She asks why she and Tracy didn't follow her plan, spread the word, or even vote with her and Unknown. Tracy laughs at the question, saying she's very sorry and that she forgot. Eleanor easily sees through the fake apology. He's very upset that she was left basically alone in that vote. There is a lot of stomping away. Especially from Eleanor. She stomps away a lot. When Ramses is fighting the shelter, Anita walks up, Jeremiah following right behind her. Anita asks Ramses if he knows anything about the extra vote that went on to Farah last night, that she's asked almost everyone else and no one has claimed to know anything. Ramses tells her about the talk with Eleanor, Tracy, and Unknown, and about Tracy telling him not to vote with Eleanor afterward. Anita's annoyed since she already asked Tracy and didn't get any info out of her. Farah tries to calm her down, but Anita tells him off instead. She never asked him to help her ask people. He's acting like a lost little puppy by her side, and it's annoying. After learning the truth from Ramses, Anita wastes no time pulling Farah off to the side and filling her in on the news that Eleanor is targeting her. Farah is shocked to hear it and confused why Eleanor would even go after her and wondering what she did wrong. Anita believes the issue might just be something about Farah being so popular with the tribe. That's just an assumption. Anita assures Farah that she will keep Farah in and gets a thank you in return. Anita's been on a warpath throughout the day. It's pretty hilarious watching it, actually. She's way too upset about a vote on Farah. Like, who cares? We got some dead weight off the team last tribal, and that's big news for us. Now with a dedicated squad and some grit, we might finally win some damn challenges. He didn't spout off his catchphrase. Adam approaches Amber, who's relaxing on the beach, and demands she come help him look for an idol. Amber is confused and apologizes, saying she doesn't really feel like it. And Adam tries to insist by insulting Amber, leaving the Hisuian Zorak to just start ignoring him. Adam leaves in anger, calling Amber useless as he goes off to look for an idol alone. Scrap notices Steinhagen sitting on the coastline, staring at some rocks in annoyance. Scrap asks what's up. The Snorlax reveals that he saw some animal eggs in a small crevice between the rocks, but he can't reach them. Scrap reaches in between the rocks no problem. Jokes about how since he's so thin, he can get them just fine. Steinhagen does not care about the rude joke about the weight, and even offers to make Scrap some scrambled eggs to thank him for the help. Adam is a very rude mon. I'm here to connect with the spirits, not assist some drama queen in finding safety for them. He really must learn that everyone is not here to help him. Day 5. Someone has found a hidden immunity idol. We will not reveal who has said hidden immunity idol. It'll be a secret. Adam, this is on the other tribe, Tricky. Adam's on Pukanga, not Tohunga. Ace notices Jeremiah sitting around camp, not doing anything. Wastes no time in shouting at him to work on something. Jeremiah is clearly nervous and apologizes. He didn't know what to do, but he'll do anything, whatever Ace asks him to do. Scrapper looks pretty smug about this and tells the Jolteon to go grab some firewood. And Jeremiah just leaves as soon as he can. The others at camp are still completely unaware my cutesy act is just an act. Everything is going so smoothly. I think I even got Eleanor to forgive me for the mistake I made. Not like it matters. An aggressive personality like hers is sure to be gone by next tribal. Buddy and Adam are sitting at camp, just chilling, and Adam points out that Florabella is tending to the fire. Adam laughs, mocking her for not doing a good job, but Buddy seems hearing that? What the fuck did I type? But Buddy seems upset hearing that, telling Adam that that isn't very cool to say. Adam scowls and wastes no time in leaving, complaining to himself about how he can't say or do anything without his tribe mates being assholes about it. He was only talking shit about the Maractus. That's such a big deal, guy. Lilith is sitting back at the beach, complaining to Tom about how many mons on the tribe seem unable to pull their own weight, believing they've only been getting lucky with challenge wins so far. And Tom agrees, mocking some of the others on the tribe, until Lilith interrupts, accusing Tom of being one of the weaklings. Tom just rolls their eyes and says, don't prove their worth, diving down to the ocean and coming back up a few minutes later with a large fish. Lilligard apologizes for clearly being wrong. Terry, the taxi driver. I've been noticing a few problematic mons on our tribe. Mons that if they keep up with their shit will probably cost us a few wins down the line. Main one I got my sights on right now is Adam. He's a damn fool that needs to be sorted out straight away. Day 6. It's challenge time. We're back at immunity. The next immunity challenge. Tribes will divide themselves into 3 pairs and 1 trio. On go, 1 pair from each tribe will race across a large field, retrieve a large crate, and bring it back. Once the crate's back, another pair will go retrieve another crate. This is repeated until all 6 crates have been brought back to the starting area, with each duo going twice. Then the trio must work together to assemble the crates into a large staircase to reach a platform. First tribe to assemble the staircase in the correct orientation, have all members climb it and stand on the platform atop wins immunity. And they'll also win reward today, a tarp. Losing tribe will go to tribal council where someone be the second Pokemon voted out of Pocket Survival. Lugia's Reef. Pukanga, to keep the tribes even numbered for the challenge, must sit a Pokemon out. They choose to sit out Wendy. Also, they are not allowed to sit the same Pokemon out in back-to-back challenges, which means in the next challenge, Wendy must compete. Tohunga gets the immunity. Their luck finally turning around. They also win the tarp. And Pukanga will be going to Tribal Council next to vote someone out. Not long after getting back from the challenge, Eleanor pulls Jeremiah aside and asks him if Farah is talking trash about her. Jeremiah is confused about the question, asking how he would know if that was even happening or not. Oh my god, I'm terrible at typing, I'm realizing. Eleanor explains that she saw him talking to Anita, and Anita talking to Farah, so she knows Jeremiah must know something. Jeremiah says he doesn't. Eleanor stomps off. She's stomping off a lot. She doesn't really believe him. Rebecca and Anita come together again and decide that bringing a third Mon could help them down the line. After discussing options, they agree to bring Cyrus into the operation. Yeah, Cyrus agrees to join this alliance with Rebecca and Anita as long as they can call it Team Galactic, and they begrudgingly agree. I swear, every time I see Eleanor now, she's doing something to blow up her own game. It's hilarious, actually. If she wants to get far, she really needs to get her act together. Maybe get a little lucky, too, because she's pretty far gone. I'm convinced if we lost the challenge today, she'd be the most likely target tonight. Now we go over to Pukanga. They've got Tribal Council tonight. After the challenge, Lilith wastes no time in yelling at Wendy and blaming her for the challenge loss. Wendy's completely caught off guard. She's confused because she didn't even participate. And she apologizes nonetheless. She didn't know what to do on the sidelines. Lilith's argument just devolves into yelling at Wendy for not cheering the tribe enough. And Wendy just keeps apologizing whenever she can get a word in. Lilith keeps up with the verbal jabbings until Wendy runs off crying. And most of the tribe saw this happen. After blowing up on Wendy, Terry pulls Lilith aside to scold her for making problems in the tribe dynamic that don't need to be problems. Lilith explains her side, insisting that Wendy isn't good challenge-wise and needs to go. Her best bet is to be a forever sit-out, but with the rule that Amon can't sit out back-to-back, as she can't even do that right. Terry kind of sees Lilith's argument there, but still tells her not to blow up on tribe members like that. Wendy's sitting alone, crying to herself in the ocean water near camp, and Tom, he swims over. They swim over. I said I would do it by accident. Asking why she's upset. Wendy answers that it's because of Lilith's yelling, and Tom seems confused, asking again that's really what the crying is about. Wendy confirms. Tom rolls their eyes, telling her that if that happened to them, they just ignore it. It's, you know, not that it would happen because they're awesome and amazing at literally everything. Wendy is awestruck, amazed, asks if Tom can teach them how to be amazing. And Tom agrees. There we go. Little friend. Adam has a meltdown in the middle of camp right before leaving for tribal. He's furious that no one even bothered to talk to him about what's going on tonight. He believes everyone's going after him. Yells and shouts about how they can only vote him out over his cold, dead corpse. And that he has an idol, so no one can vote him out. He continues insulting every tribe member individually for being terrible mods that are jealous of how cool he is. He has an idol, guys. They can't vote him out. Adam's uncool. Aw, he's so cool. He's so cool. I can't believe all those idiots completely ignored me tonight. I'm a member of this tribe too, damn it. I'm the coolest member of the tribe. They should be begging to form alliances with me, not going and talking to each other. When I took Wendy on my wing, I thought I'd have to put in some work to keep her in tonight, and maybe push Lilith as a target for how much of a bitchy bitch she is. But hey, Adam's made my job even easier than it already was. Tribal tonight now with the other tribe, Pukanga. Every tribe's been to tribal council now. Pukanga tribe, grab your torches, dip them into the flame, and get fire. Fire represents your life in this game. If fire is gone, so are you. We won't be seeing that message anymore now that every player has been to tribal at least once. So, I heard that after the first challenge loss, things did not go very well back at camp. Correct? Correct. Things got out of hand very quickly. Lilith was upset about how the challenge went and blew up on Wendy because of it, in front of everyone. Yeah, I blew up on Wendy because she did a terrible job cheering us on, and considering that's all we thought she'd be useful for, things aren't going well, finding out she isn't even good at that. I tried my best to cheer the tribe on. Can we please just stop talking about this? Well, I don't really think the problem here is Wendy. I think the problem is someone got self-conscious about how they did and wanted to try and shift the blame onto someone else. That wasn't the only blow-up that happened back at camp today. There was another one not long before you guys left for tribal, from Adam. Yeah, because no one was talking to me about what's going on at tribal tonight. No strategy. I know they want to vote me out, but I have an idol, so that ain't working for shit. I don't believe he has an idol. He tried to get me to help him find one a few days ago, and I refused. I think he can find one on his own. Yeah, there's about as much belief you have in Idol as there is a chance of us getting back to camp tonight and being gifted pizza. None. Plus all those insults. You didn't give mercy to anyone with those. So it seems that tonight's vote is probably coming down to what this tribe finds more important. Tribe strength or tribe morale. Yeah, dude, like, if we go strength, then Wendy's gotta go. If we go morale, then it's Lilith or Adam. Well, does it necessarily have to be any of those three? It could be someone else. It could be anyone. The only way to find out who's on the chopping block at this point is to get to the vote. So let's do just that. It is time to vote. Steigenhagen, you're up first. If anyone has a mini idol and would like to play, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once your red decision's final, Pokemon voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Adam. That's one vote, Adam. Adam. That's 2 votes, Adam. Adam. That's 3 votes, Adam. Steinhagen. That's 3 votes, Adam. 1 vote, Steinhagen. Steinhagen. That's 3 votes, Adam. 2 votes, Steinhagen. Adam. That's 4 votes, Adam. 2 votes, Steinhagen. Adam. That's 5 votes, Adam. 2 votes, Steinhagen. If Adam receives 1 more vote, he's gone. Steinhagen. That's 5 votes, Adam. 3 votes, Steinhagen. There are only 2 votes left. Second Pokemon voted out of Pocket Survival Lugia's Reef, Adam. That's 6. That's enough. And you're gonna have to bring me your torch. Adam, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Those fuckers, they ignore me, complain about me, all of that shit just to vote me off. What pathetic bitches. What was 7-3? With Buddy and Florabella voting for Steinhagen alongside Adam. Everyone else voted Adam out tonight. We're officially at episode 3. Day 7. This is the remaining Pukenga tribe. You lost, like, the entire top left of the board right there. And this is the remaining Tohunga tribe. Terry and Steinhagen are sitting together at camp as Steinhagen cooks some rice. Terry seems confused, asking Steinhagen if he has any idea how he could have received extra votes last night outside of Item, since he's a good member of the tribe, pulling his weight at camp and in challenges. Steinhagen just shrugs it off, saying he's not sure, but he doesn't really care. As long as he could keep cooking for the tribe and even potentially find ways to cook more interesting things there. Amber, Tom, and Buddy are hanging out near the beach when Tom blurts out in confusion about Mons voting for Steinhagen. Amber agrees that she was a little confused too. Buddy admits that he felt bad for Adam despite how mean he was being and decided to vote alongside him. Then he told Florabella that Steinhagen was the vote and she went with it too. Amber and Tom are both surprised by the revelation. Buddy just lied his ass off to get another vote to help with Adam. Goodness. Amber is sitting alone, and Wendy walks over to give her some company. Amber opens up to Wendy about how, being a funeral director, she's always felt closer to the dead, and experienced deaths of Mons close to them. She further states that it feels similar here. She feels closer to the Pokemon that have been voted out rather than the ones that are still here. Wendy tries her best to make her feel better, and Amber ends up opening up about Buddy voting with Adam and lying to make Florabella do so too. saying she doesn't trust Buddy. Bunny understands and suggests that Buddy goes out next. This is clearly the Pokemon voted out and killed off Adam is dead. Jesus Christ! I ended up spreading the word about what Amber told me. The whole Buddy situation. It felt kind of mean while I was doing it, like bad mom. This whole game thing feels really strange to me. Buddy told me last night before Tribal that everyone was going for Steinhagen, and I believed him. Turns out he lied to me to get me to vote on Adam's side. How disgusting. Buddy needs to get slapped, methinks, and I know just the Maractus to do it. Anita, Rebecca, and Cyrus talk about forming a secondary, larger alliance in the event they go to Tribal again, so they can have the numbers when listing off potential suitors. Anita suggests Tracy, Farah, and Eleanor. Surprising and confusing Rebecca and Cyrus, since Anita has beef with Eleanor at the moment. Anita insists that, she has a plan, so the other members of Team Galactic agree. Cyrus sees Ace looking around for idols and stops him in his tracks, telling him he can rest his old man back and stop searching, because he's got the idol. Ace doesn't believe him until Cyrus shows it off. Then Ace demands that Cyrus gives it to him, because it'd be in better wings, and Cyrus refuses. And this causes a loud confrontation, ending with Ace running into camp and telling everyone that Cyrus has an idol. So, the idol's already been found, huh? Ace is one grouchy fuck. Not sure if the others knew, but I'd be tearing this place up the last few days looking for the idol. So I know I can stop now, I guess. A lot of dysfunction happening over at Tohunga as we go into day 8. Oh, it's immunity. Both tribes talked amongst themselves and devised a turn order for each tribe member to participate one at a time without knowing the other tribe's turn order. This determines 9 matchups, putting Mons against their counterpart in the turn order to fight in a Pokemon battle in a small circular arena with a ring of mud surrounding it. The goal is for one Mon to get their opponent in the mud, earning their tribe a point. Not necessarily to knock out your opponent. The first tribe to reach 5 points wins immunity and reward, a kit that can be used to make coffee with sugar. And the losing tribe will go to Tribal Council. We got round 1, Buddy versus Ace. Ace gonna get the win there, manages to knock Buddy into the mud. That is 1 point for Tohunga. Round 2, we got Florabella versus Eleanor. A reminder that neither tribe was able to base their opponents on the other tribe, They just picked in a random order. Florabella versus Eleanor. That's another point for Eleanor. Tohunga is up 2-0 now. We got Scrap versus Rebecca for Pukenga Tohunga. Tohunga another point. They're up 3-0. Only need 2 more to win. This is not looking good for Pukenga. Got Amber versus Tracy. This might be a little more of an even match. Pukenga ends the point. So Tohunga now 3-1. Yeah. So now it's 3-1. Now we got Tom against Cyrus. This is a battle. And Tohunga earns 1 point. Tohunga is in the lead 4-1. Tohunga 1 point away from winning immunity again. Terry versus Farah. Quite unfortunate as Terry gets the point, makes it 4-2. Pukenga's trying to catch up. Will they? We'll have to find out. Steinhagen versus Jeremiah. Good lord. Pukenga earns another point. It's 4-3. If Pukenga can win these last 2 matchups, it's all them. It's coming down to the wire. Wendy versus Ramsey. I could see this going a certain way, but I don't like that way. Oh god. Tohunga earns the last point. They've done it. 5-3. Tohunga wins immunity. They also win a coffee set, and Pukenga will have to go to Tribal Council and vote someone off of their tribe and out of this game. Alright. Yeah, big alliance. I forgot about that this was getting set up. Anita pulls Cyrus, Rebecca, Eleanor, Farah, and Tracy together into a big group. They all agree to form an alliance, and Rebecca questions if Eleanor and Farah can manage to get along for the alliance sake. Farah agrees, believing everyone deserves a second chance. Eleanor hesitates, but does end up agreeing. The alliance of 6 is set. That's bad for anyone not in there. Farah, Eleanor, and Ramses are chilled together by the new coffee set they won, and each sharing how important coffee is to them. Ramses is referring to how a morning cup of joe gets him in just the right mood for his construction job. Eleanor refers to her days raising her children being very rough without a cup or two a day. And Farah not necessarily needing it, but enjoying making it every once in a while after her caretaker showed her how when she was young. Here's hoping this whole big alliance actually works out. Yeah, Eleanor and Farah agree, but I could read Eleanor's fake reactions from a mile away. That bitch wasn't genuine for a second. For her sake alone, this better work out. After getting back to camp, Lilith yet again goes on another tirade, this time yelling at both Scrap and Wendy for not trying hard enough in today's challenge. Scrap snaps back at Lilith, calling her out for failing in her matchup as well. This makes Lilith shriek in anger, insisting it's different because she actually tried. And she pulls an Eleanor, completely enraged. Stomps off. Lilith pulls Buddy aside and insists that Scrap or Wendy, they go tonight, that they're too weak, and now they're insulting her. Buddy tries to calm her down, and Lilith whines and keeps insisting, telling her that he'll get it done tonight. Spread the word and see if it works out. Lilith doesn't even thank him, just tells him to try and get it done quickly before tribal starts. Lilith can't even bully Scrap anymore. She's no longer a queen. It is now lame. Aww. Tom is talking with Scrap and Terry and suggests that either Florabella or Buddy should go tonight. They voted with Adam, even if Florabella was coerced into doing so. Terry seems receptive to the idea, suggesting Florabella instead of Buddy, since she's not as strong for challenges. Tom seems all up for the idea, and while Scrap does agree, seems a bit apprehensive about it. Amber asks Wendy if she's been spreading the word about sending Buddy out tonight. Wendy admits she has been, but seems a little sad about it. Amber comforts her, apologizing for putting her in such an awkward position, but that Buddy's been lying to other members of the tribe and needs to go. Reassurance does help Wendy cope with actively trying to send someone out of the game, but not by much. I still feel pretty bad about trying so hard to get Buddy out, but it has to be done. I know that. Tonight is finally the night that one of those pathetic weaklings is shipped off this island and out of my life. Wendy or Scrap? Doesn't matter to me. Neither of them deserve to be here after all. Later, losers. Another tribal. Like half the contestants here are on the chopping block. There are a lot of Pokemon on the chopping block tonight. It is very uncertain tribal. So, I heard that some events transpired at last tribal's vote have been causing some issues around camp. Well, Buddy told us that he voted with Adam and lied to Florabella about who the tribe's target was so that she would vote for him too. That's right, so the issue basically came down to two people flipping on an easy vote, and it's been drama back at camp ever since. Keeping in mind that Buddy lied to me to make me vote for someone else, I didn't want to be on Adam's side. Listen, I don't get what the big deal is, guys. I felt a little bad for the dude and wanted to vote with him. I didn't want to be the only one. Told Florabella to vote for Steinegg, problem solved. I also heard that that's not the only bit of trauma that transpired. In this case, I'm referring to another big blow-up right after the challenge in front of the entire tribe. Yes! I was yelling at Scrap and Wendy for not trying hard enough during the challenge, which is true. And then Scrap insulted me in front of everyone. All I did was point out that you lost your matchup. You're being a hypocrite. Guys, please, enough fighting. We don't have to keep doing this. Alongside all this, we know now after last tribal that Adam claimed to have an idol, but Whether he did or not legitimately, we at least know an idol wasn't played. Does this spur on fear that someone else may have an idol now? It is definitely a concern, but I just don't see it. If anyone has one, it definitely isn't me. I'll be the first to say that I'm only finding an idol if it's hidden in our rice rations at this point. Get it? Well, I'd say we've gotten some good discussion here, so let's get on with the important part. It is time to vote. Wendy, you're up first. If anybody has an immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Pokemon voted out will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Buddy. 1 vote, Buddy. Florabella. That's 1 vote, Buddy. 1 vote, Florabella. Wendy. That's 1 vote, Buddy. 1 vote, Florabella. 1 vote, Wendy. Wendy. That's 2 votes, Wendy. 1 vote, Buddy. 1 vote, Florabella. Florabella. 2 votes, Wendy. 2 votes, Florabella. 1 vote, Buddy. Wendy. That's 3 votes, Wendy. 2 votes, Florabella. 1 vote, Buddy. Buddy. That's 3 votes, Wendy. 2 votes, Florabella. 2 votes, Buddy. Third Pokemon voted out. Pocket Survival Lugia is a Reef. Wendy. That's 4 votes. That's enough. You're gonna have to bring me your torch. Wendy. The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, it may have been a bit more traumatic than I would have liked, but at least I had some good times. That's the best part. And I made some good friends, too. I hope Amber makes it far. Quite the split vote. Terry and Tom voting for Florabella. Amber and Wendy voting for Buddy. Everyone else on Wendy. We are now on episode 4. Day 9. Here's New Pukanga. Wendy's gone, if you could tell. She's very small. And here's Tohunga. Still looking strong. Oh, it's a reward challenge. On go. A member from each tribe will go 1 at a time, sliding across a slippery surface, trying to grab a bell with their matching tribe color. While still sliding, they'll have to toss the ball into a basket to score a point. First tribe to score 4 points wins reward the ability to choose 2 items from a furniture store catalog to bring back to camp. Tohunga gonna have to sit someone out since they have too many people. Tracy gonna be the one to sit out of today's reward challenge, meaning she'll have to compete in the immunity challenge later. The winner of the reward challenge is Tohunga. Big ups to Tohunga. They get to choose 2 items from a furniture store catalog to bring back to camp. They're picking a hammock and a futon. Congrats to Tohunga on the reward win. Farah and Tracy are relaxing together on the newly set up hammock at camp. They end up talking about other tribe members and realize they both feel pretty good about Jeremiah, who hasn't done much. Farah says she'll ask Anita about pulling Jeremiah into an alliance, and Tracy's ecstatic. Rebecca personally sets up the futon that the tribe had wanted to shelter, which make the other tribe members happy. Lilith asks Amber and Tom if they have any idea about what happened with that weird split vote last night, and she seems annoyed. First, Tom doesn't admit to anything, but Amber opens up that her and Wendy are trying to get Buddy out, and that had been spreading the word. Tom opens up, too, that they, themselves, Terry, and Scrap had agreed to vote out Florabella, but one of them didn't vote with them, and they're not sure who. Wolf stares down Amber, telling her that targeting her man will be the last move she makes in this game. Oh, Lilith's angry. She likes Buddy. Why? Why what? We stand Buddy. Actually, I think most people do not like Lilith or Buddy right now. Terry is using a bunch of rocks and stones. Rocks and stones to set up a perimeter wall around the camp, trying to make the place a little safer. Well, Scrap comes up and asks if he can help. Terry shoos him away, get away, saying he's upset after last night's tribal and believes that Scrap did not vote with him and Tom. Scrap is the last Mon he wants to talk to right now. Rumbles out a rude insult and walks off. Just a bunch of rocks and stones. Seems to be some bad blood between Amber and Lilith after last night now. And you know me, I'm amazing at capitalizing on great situations like this. This is exactly what I need to push the Chai's focus onto. Play my cards right like I always do, and that's 2 easy votes coming up to keep me in the game a little longer. Day 10. Farah approaches Anita and tells her about the talk she and Tracy had the day before, wanting to pull Jeremiah into their big alliance. Anita turns it down pretty quickly, citing that the alliance is already very big, and the bigger it gets, the harder it's going to be to manage. Farah's upset, but she understands, talks more about Jeremiah, about how sweet and kind he is. Anita doesn't see it. She doesn't really agree, but ends up caving in, saying she can't set up a secret alliance. She could set up a secret alliance with the 2 of them tracing Jeremiah. She need to find a 5th that isn't in the other alliance either, though. Farah likes the idea. Ace notices Jeremiah relaxing at the shelter and stomps over him, asking if the Jolteon has done everything he asked of him. Jeremiah seems nervous, but he says, I did. Ace nods and then sits down at the shelter to relax with Jeremiah. Take a load off. Jeremiah seems nervous, but doesn't walk off, and nervous of making Ace more upset than he always is. That is weird. Usually Ace is yelling or complaining. Weird to see him not doing that. It's kind of nice, actually. Oh shit, we got another idol in play. Someone on Pukanga now has found a hidden immunity idol. This is guaranteed to make some things a little more interesting. Lilith and Buddy are relaxing by a tree, talking about who they should vote out if they lose again. Lilith suggests Amber, but Buddy isn't so sure. Steinhagen approaches, asking if they can move so we can get some fruit from the tree they're hanging beside. And that's why he says, Terry told him to get it to make a fruit salad for the tribe. Buddy helps him get the fruit, and after Steinhagen leaves, Lilith suggests Terry, since he's been pretty demanding of the others on the tribe. I've been noticing some of the other Mons on the tribe are talking behind my back. I'd assume about me. They aren't exactly hiding it. When I see Mons talking and I walk up and the conversation immediately dies. It's not everyone. Steinhagen, Tom, Scrap, they still talk with me. I got Steinhagen to make some salad. Serve that rice. Smart plan. Day 11. It is immunity challenge time. Both tribes talks amongst themselves to devise a turn order for each tribe. Wait. Okay, I didn't update this text, I guess. God damn. We've done this one. We've done this challenge already. I forgot to update the text. So Hunga's gonna sit out Jeremiah. We're not actually repeating the challenge. It'll be just a challengeless challenge. Yeah. One of them will win. Tohunga wins. If it's a repeat of anything, it's Tohunga winning immunity for the 3rd time in a row now. Not again. Tohunga with another big immunity win. Congrats to them. Back at Tohunga camp. Anita pulls Farah, Jeremiah, and Tracy together to make their alliance official. Once everyone agrees, Anita tells everyone they need a 5th, a weak link among that they can easily cut off if they need to. Jeremiah suggests Ace as the weak link since not many members of the tribe like him very much. Anita agrees and the group pulls Ace right in. He agrees to being in the alliance, but immediately starts acting as if he's the leader of the alliance. After the tough challenge, Ramses uses his time to rest in the shelter and relax. He doesn't realize that he's getting some rude looks from Ace and Cyrus, who are actively doing work around camp while he rests. The people don't like it when people are relaxing. Ain't that a shame? Another day, another challenge win. More time not having to care about going to tribal council. Actually get to relax and not worry about being voted off. I'd be stupid if I didn't admit to fantasizing a certain mom's vote off, but we're in an alliance now, so I can't really get away with it without ruining my game. Back over at Pukanga, who is going to their 3rd tribal in a row. When Tom and Scrap are hanging out together, Scrap shares that they saw Terry doing something terrible, deplorable on the beach, something that shocks Scrap to his core. Tom admits that they'll likely vote for Terry because of it. Scrap agrees and walks off. When Scrap's out of earshot, though, Tom laughs at themselves. I mean, they lied. Terry didn't actually do anything bad. While Steinhagen is preparing more rice, Terry tells him to go do something, and he'll finish up instead. Steinhagen refuses, saying he doesn't leave a dish halfway cooked. Not now, not ever. Terry tries to order him again, and Steinhagen keeps refusing, telling him to go do it himself if it's so important. Terry grumbles and walks off, quietly remarking that he thought Steinhagen cared about the tribe. Buddy and Scrap both end up going to talk to Steinhagen at the same time about strategy, finding themselves surprised that they're both suggesting voting out Terry. Steinhagen doesn't listen for a bit, ignoring the two, until he finished cooking rice, that is. As soon as he's done, he turns and he pays attention and agrees to vote Terry out tonight. Get him out of here. Terry pulls Lilith aside, admitting he's a bit annoyed because he hasn't heard any chatter from the tribe. Was wanting to know what the deal is if they're trying to vote him out. Lilith refuses, actually remarking that some Mons saw how Steinhagen reacted to Terry and got a bad taste from it, wanting to vote the Snorlax out. Terry's surprised, but yeah, you agree? Yeah, we'll take Steinhagen out right now. So, Steinhagen's the one to go tonight, huh? That's what it seems like, at least. I thought we were close, but he just had to be an asshole. Hope he has fun heading home early. Tonight's Terry's night. We were close for a while, but damn, he just had to try and stop me from doing what I love. Doesn't work, that man. I wouldn't stop cooking if the fate of the world rested on it. Another Pukanga Tribal Council. There are 8 left. After tonight, there's only going to be 7. So, I heard there was some division at camp over the awkward split vote that took place last Tribal Council. Yeah, see, Tom convinced me and Scrap to vote out Florabella, and I went with it thinking that would be the majority vote. I was wrong. I know Scrap didn't follow through with that plan, though. I just have more respect for Florabella than that. I like Wendy, sure, but I like to think I'm close with Florabella. I didn't want her to go. Wendy and I were trying to vote out Buddy, but that clearly didn't work. I'll admit it. We wanted him gone because he sided with a bad Mon and manipulated Florabella into doing the same. That didn't work out for you, huh? That's right, Wes with my man, and you're not gonna last much longer. Soon enough, you'll be out of here like your weak little friend. Then you guys lost the challenge tonight, meaning, again, for the 3rd time in a row now, you're back here with me, having to vote one of your own out. Yeah, it, sucks, man, but at the same time, we still got some dysfunction, So it's another opportunity to fix our tribe. There's way too many Mons making this tribe dysfunctional, buddy, and you're one of them. Lying to me like that and nearly getting me voted out by the others? If I had access to more ingredients, the tribe would be a lot chiller, I'm telling you. 5-star chef? With the right ingredients, I can cook nearly anything. I'm kind of sick of plain rice and fruit. Well, on that note, I'd like to ask a simple final question. Is there anyone here that feels safe tonight? Like they're definitely not going home. Well, I'm the best Mon of the tribe, so me, obviously. Just Tom then. Alright, well, since you're so confident, let's jump right into it. It is time to vote. Tom, you're up first. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it now, would be the time to do so. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Pokemon voted out will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Steinhagen. It's 1 vote Steinhagen. Terry. 1 vote Steinhagen, 1 vote Terry. Terry. That's 2 votes Terry, 1 vote Steinhagen. Terry. That's 3 votes Terry, 1 vote Steinhagen. Terry. That's 4 votes Terry, 1 vote Steinhagen. 4th Pokemon voted out of Pocket Survival Lugia's Reef. Terry. It's 5 votes. That's enough. You're gonna have to bring me your torch. Terry. The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Damn liars. I should have known Lilith would play me like that. Not a single Mon voted with me. That's downright despicable. Terry, not much to say about this. Not even comedic. It was just a vote. He just got voted out. It's just that simple.